Hey, what's up guys, welcome to a brand new video here on my channel. Today we're gonna hop into a couple of matches which were absolutely amazing, and I even was surprised at some scenes that it worked out that well, that actually, yeah, the gameplays are pretty much insane. We're playing with, for example, the Bastion, the Barracuda, the Last Breath and the Reaper, so the best weapons in Guns of Boom, and yeah, overall it was a lot of fun playing with those. And yeah, I will talk you also through some thought processes from me so that you maybe learn one or the other thing while we watch them. And now let's hop into the first match, which was taking place on Mountain Charlotte. And in the beginning of this match, I kind of got frustrated, I have to admit it. I was like, oh man, this is going to be one of the worst matches. I will never show this match. You will see in a second why. So here we missed first of all a couple of shots. We have here this opponent can land here a body shot, which is also not that nice. This guy is retreating. Auto aim is disturbing us here, and then we're getting taken out by... Oh, we actually managed to take one out, but somebody's coming from the right, as you could see. This guy is taking us out with the remedy. And overall, yeah, I was not playing really efficient there, couldn't really land the shots. Well, it was kind of a waste of time trying to hold the ground there, because you can see also the opponents are still progressing. But I love this scene as well, just like using the grenade launcher. Couldn't use the Bastion there, the Last Breath to take him out, but here again the guy with the remedy on level 3 is obliterating me. So this is kind of the moment where I thought, oh my god, one of the worst battles ever. But to redeem myself, I was like, thinking, alright, let's go after this guy who has the remedy to at least take my revenge and feel a little bit better afterwards. So I was hunting him, we could see him in the replay that he was going this direction, so taking him out right here, and now sneaking in from the back. Could here land just one shot, unfortunately. So overall, a pretty messy match. Could have done a lot better there. But you'll see in a second why I actually chose to show you this gameplay, because it's gonna turn out absolutely amazing. I love it. And one thing I started to notice here as well is that those opponents are going always through their house. So this house is actually quite of a sneaky spot where people decide to go through, and this is why in a couple of, or maybe in a minute, you'll see some incredible gameplay where you can actually where you can see that I was kind of predicting the opponents where they are coming from, and I knew that they were coming from this side, and I was definitely taking advantage of it. But first of all, let's clean up here a couple of people, because the trolley actually managed to get quite far onto our half. And also a very, very big mistake I usually see from people playing in payload, for example, is that they are standing behind the trolley. So they're giving always the opponents the chance to go up to the trolley and then they fight. But in general, it's better to stand in front of the trolley. So when you die, you have... you respawn, of course, and the opponents don't have that much time to actually progress with the trolley. And basically here the nice part begins. So I realized at this moment in time, those guys are always rushing through that house. So I was preparing myself to kind of be a little bit more sneaky after this moment. So now the absolute amazing kill streak starts, which is gonna turn out in an unstoppable. But first of all, we can see our opponents again dominate us here. They're able to progress, still 2 minutes in the match, so it looked like our opponents are definitely gonna take us out here. 2 versus 1, one goes down, second goes down, and we're having the triple elimination going on right here. And now I'm searching for a nice spot, because you can see this guy was again rushing through a house, and I was like, alright, if you do that all the time, let's make use of the Bastion and its range. Obviously it's hard to hit with the Bastion headshots all the time, but if opponents are running on a straight line, well, you can see yourself what's happening. Then you just stand there and yeah, wait for the opponents to respawn and come there again. And this is basically one of my most favorite scenes here in this clip. You just stand there, opponents are coming in, they're just respawning. It's like you're playing against bot in that case. And those opponents actually had also Bastions, and yeah, well, they couldn't cope with it. They couldn't simply cope with it. Still, we used up all of our ammunition for the Bastion, hit the unstoppable, and I thought, alright, 9 bullets might be a little bit tough. There is an opponent coming from the back. I don't know why, how he made that, but I decided to retreat a little bit because we don't have any ammunition with the Bastion. Turn around right here, see an opponent, he's getting another headshot. Well, very difficult situation, still 1 minute to go, the trolley is very far in our base still, so we had to be a little bit more aggressive right here. Grenade hitting, fortunately, we take this guy out, and now this part is also absolutely amazing in my opinion. So we are pushing again forward to the trolley. So that's, I explained the strategy already, why I'm going in front of the trolley rather than staying behind it. And those guys, they couldn't cope with it either. So we are rushing with the Reaper the whole time, could attack those guys here from the back. Reaper ammunition as well empty, and I was not sure what I should do there right now, so I'm gonna die. Don't know where this guy came from, and that's basically the end of this match. We're gonna respawn, but overall we could hold the trolley in front of our base for 2 minutes, and the opponent barely made any progress. So in the end, it turned out to be that we had 20 kills, 7 assists, 450 points in this match, and I absolutely loved it. And you can see again, you can see through patterns of your opponents, and if you see through them and take advantage of them, kind of when you're knowing, alright, everybody is coming through this door, you can just position yourself there with a good weapon which takes care of them. And that's easy peasy lemon squeezy. Let's hop into another match though. In this match we played on Paradise Island, and here we have the moment to shine with our Bastion. But first of all, you can see Icebreaker versus Bastion, and Icebreaker can do a pretty damn good job against it, because yeah, until we fire a shot, the Icebreaker is a little bit faster. So, well, that's why those fast shooting snipers on even like the Scout or the Icebreaker do definitely have, if they are used properly, an advantage against the Last Breath. But here we can see again 4 people standing right there. We take out our Last Breath, just land those headshots, it's pretty easy. 1 down, but we are gonna continue, right? So our perk is active right now for the Bastion, taking here the other guy out, 7,200 damage, another guy down. We can switch up positions because there is nobody else standing right there. Our effect is also gone, so that's why I decided to go for the right side. Spot there an opponent, I can land a couple of shots, and thought, alright, our teammate is gonna be able to handle it. I'm gonna push into the center, but I heard his shot, so that's why I was retreating there. Close situation, almost died there as well, because this guy was using the flashbang, and recently I'm getting so annoyed by the flashbangs, guys. It's like, I mean, I'm also using consumables, it's so much fun, but if other people are using it against me, it's a pain in the ass, I have to admit, because flashbangs, right? You cannot see anything, you cannot shoot for like 10 seconds, and this can make a major difference. But this is now the scene where we are gonna witness the 4 at once. So next one down, we're gonna push again, see this guy, take him out, and also this guy there in the back is also down. That's the 4 at once in this match. We're gonna push the right lane then, because we knew, alright, everybody was down, so we're gonna go a little bit closer. Try to take a little bit of cover so that we don't need to fight against 2 people in case they were there. Another guy down, push into the center, trying to support here our teammates. They were capable enough to take them out, capture the spot. So far I was not actually pushing that much into the center, because I could see teammates can handle it, and I was rather down for kind of surprising here the opponents, being a little bit more aggressive, standing again in front of the hard point, which is very hard for the opponents, because usually they expect people to stand behind the hard point and not that far in their base, and if you're handling it properly you can surprise them quite often. But we're gonna go down right here. Still, we had the Unstoppable, once again one of my most favorite moments, and this was again absolutely brutal. We were dominating it, we were playing out the advantage of the Last Breath in this in the 4 at 1 scene. We also had the Unstoppable because we could surprise opponents by standing in front of the hard point or the capture point right here. And to finish it off, to make it a little bit more quicker, I decided now to go also into the center. Help there a little bit out because teammates were doing an awesome job right there. But on the other hand, the right lane was open again, as you can see, so people need to be a little bit more spread out. Yeah, tasks need to be distributed, and against those 2 they were doing a great job. Dolores on level 2 could easily take us out here with in a fight with a Bastion on level 3 in close combat, of course. So not too much to say about it. We can land there again a couple of beautiful headshots with the Bastion, with the Last Breath. I keep on confusing them somehow. And well, This is also a nice scene. Knifing this guy, landing a close-up headshot. This should be the end of the battle. And in the next one, we're gonna play, instead of the last breath, we're gonna play with the barracuda. Still, we had here 18 kills, 4 assists, but we're gonna play with the barracuda instead of the last breath in one of the maps where, again, aggressiveness will pay out so much. So let's check that one out. So you know, this map is not really the map I love most, because it can be quite difficult, but I had a good team. I was also playing here with a subscriber, and here this is also like a very nice spot. You can just rush that lane and give opponents already a couple of headshots while moving in. Yeah, well, was a little bit too aggressive here. It's also kind of stupid sometimes to just rush into the control point. Rather, you should try to take a little bit of cover, clear the area, and then move in. But well, I was a little bit motivated, so that stopped right, or continued right here. So I was pushing in, being a little bit more aggressive. Fortunately, could survive this scene with 48 health. So all good right now, and well, somebody coming from the top, taking us out right here. Not too bad, not too bad, but one scene again will be here, kind of similar to the one we had before on Paradise Island, that aggressiveness sometimes pays out, because people don't expect you to be in front of the control point, but rather they expect you to be behind it, especially on this map. On this map, everybody feels like, alright, those people are standing here on the stairs and they're just camping there and holding the spot, but sometimes it's really effective to push into it, because people are not prepared for it. They're going in with, for example, the assault rifles, and you are already there with the shotguns, and you can make short process with them if you have, for example, the Reaper. So, well, we're camping here a little bit, clear out the area first. Now everybody is down. That's why we're moving in here. Position ourselves here as well on the right side, and we can see opponents are moving in right now. So this is what I'm talking about, being a little bit more aggressive. The opponents don't really expect it. First one down, we take this guy out, and those two people were just jumping down from the top, didn't expect us, and one of my most favorite moments, 4 at once, unstoppable at the same time, people running around with Porcupine, with Bastion on level 3, I'm smashing my microphone because I'm so excited, this guy right there camping a little bit, and yeah, well, just trying to be a little bit more aggressive. Unfortunately, we ran out of ammunition like I always do, and well, it's again a very one-sided match overall. Because we can, yeah, the whole team is working together, which is something of the most important things on this map. If the whole team is working together, pushing, holding the spots in a smart way, yeah, well, it's gonna be a lot easier. And then if you're just playing it out very smart, kind of being a little bit more aggressive, again, standing in front of the control point, like I said before, you can give the opponents a very, very hard time. And they definitely won't enjoy those matches, I can tell you. So, yeah, well, we're gonna finish this match probably earlier than the time allocated actually for a match. Here, 3 people, I have no idea how I survived that long. Still could get a couple of assists, so it's in the end 13-8. I think I'm gonna get a couple more assists right here. Just had to adjust a little bit my knife position. Usually I have it at this point, because then when somebody is standing in front of you, you automatically on my iPad will knife, because your thumb is already on this position, so you can kind of exploit the game there a little bit, make your life a little bit easier. And somehow, well, we managed here to get 1 kill, and in the end it turned out to be a 14-10 actually, which is also not too bad on this match. Map. And basically that's gonna do it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you could also learn a little bit and observe my strategies. I hope I could give you also a couple of insights into how I'm playing and my thought processes behind it. But that's gonna do it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, smack the like button, and we'll see each other in the next video. Peace out.